We've had some new opportunities open up to us. Our business next couple of years, the sky's the limit. My name is Dan Krumbaker. We're at Clermont Steel Fabricators in Batavia, Ohio. Clermont Steel is a steel fabricator. We've been in business since 2004. We've primarily served the amusement industry, and by amusement industry I mean roller coasters. That's what we've been doing roller coaster work for many, many years. And recently took on some additional customers and additional projects. Just trying to get out to some different markets.
So Dan, I noticed these pieces here in the center bay, they don't look like traditional coaster parts. Are they? What are those?
Yeah, you're right. This is part of a project for a new customer for the solar industry. We're kind of reaching out some different industries here, Jim. Not just roller coasters, but really just trying to dip in our feet. And this particular customer is extremely busy right now. And we're very excited to start working for him.
That's fantastic.
And looking for our future with him. My role at Clermont is Vice President, and that entails just about everything. From purchasing steel, paying vendors, helping to schedule work in the shop, hiring, just managing the day-to-day operations of Clermont Steel. It gets to logistics. I'm tasked to find the right logistics partner for the job. And we've been lucky to have Jim and the team from Ace Doran really lead that role for quite some time.
Back in the old days, it was structural steel, large projects. Hundreds of loads, literally. More recently, when did you say, Dan? 2004?
2004.
Clermont got into the coaster business, and since that time, we've been involved in coasters literally from coast to coast.
The process for a roller coaster is it's pretty consistent. We start with a drawing and engineering packet from our customer. We do a material takeoff. We purchase the steel. We get the steel trucked in here. Ace Doran actually trucks some steel in here, some raw material. We get it, we cut it, oxy cut, plasma cut, and hand cut pipe and plate. We bend it, fabricate it, weld it. It gets out here to this paint shop, one of the largest paint shops in the country. We paint it, we put it on Ace trucks, and it goes out to the parks. And like what Jim said, it goes to all parks all across the country and all across the world, really.
We actually partner during the engineering phase. We'll meet with Dan and his team to talk about first of all, the destination of the ride. As far as the different segments the pieces can be made in, sometimes they can be up to 80 or 100 feet long. Sometimes certain part of the ride can be extremely heavy, so they may need multi-axle equipment. Because it's not only the engineering and my experience and all that. At the end of the day, the drivers have to know and understand what they're hauling, how to haul it, so that's huge. Yeah, I think one of the things, quite honestly, that makes us successful, and we feel really blessed to be the chosen carrier for Clermont and having been so for so many years, but really the credit for that goes to our drivers, many of which have been hauling Clermont's product for many, many years. And it can be rather complex. The elements, or again, the track sections, are sometimes, for those of you who've ridden roller coasters, they can be really twisty, curvy. They're not always a finely balanced, easy piece to haul. So the way that they're blocked and braced, which Clermont takes care of, but the way that they're secured is extremely important in order to allow for safe transport. Typically the finished paint on these coasters is very, very expensive, so we don't want to do any damage to the paint. So again, our drivers, because they're finished painted here in the shop before they leave and go to the destination, there is typically some allowance for a little bit of touch-up at destination, but at the end of the day, our drivers understand to protect that paint. So really it's the driver's knowledge on securement, protecting the paint, all those things that makes us as successful as we are.